Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to Spiritually Raw, and good morning to you from wherever you're at in the world. And thank you very much for hanging out with us today, as you always do. We hope you woke to the most miracle morning and are also having the most fortunate day today. So this is pretty cool here. We have Julia Raw back here from Rezotone, so she's coming back to talk to us. So we'll dive right there with Julia in just a minute. And this is a live show, so let me do the disclaimer up front. I'm going to let you do it this way. So anyway, we do want to let you know that anytime we bring on the guest, the opinions and commentary in the guest is not necessarily the opinion of the cast of Spiritually Raw. Okay. And quite often topics are controversial. And this information is not intended to replace any medical, legal, or financial advice. Okay. That being said, as a lot of you know, we haven't been really reported throughout this last year. We didn't. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? We didn't report much on the med bed technology this year because we really, again, didn't want to. There was a lot of people doing it, and a lot of it was theory. Just in recent times, we've had Julia here actually come out and actually share specific products that they've been using, that they've been able to identify, that have really been making a benefit similar or like the technology that we're hearing about. So this is the third time we brought Julia back for you all. So really you can get a vibe. So as you start
we're covering so much territory today. Just to kind of quickly give you like a little key points of what we're going to be talking about today. Julia's going to go into much further detail about all of this incredible miracle healing quantum technology. The Rezotone is literally just the tip of the iceberg. She works with a group of scientists in Russia. She's a Russian scientist. She works with a group of them that work with off-world angelic beings, and they channel and receive this message, and they work really together with these angelic beings. Also, many of the products, they have not just one, there's hundreds of products. So we're going to go through things today, but we're also going to talk about in Australia. If anyone is in Australia, if you know anyone that lives in Australia, please make sure to share this video, because Julia's going to explain this incredible technology that they have, that they literally have the ability right now, today, to completely fix the mice epidemic, the mice plague that's going on in Australia. And we're going to be talking about so much more. So, Jay.
Got it. Want me to take it from here? Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm going to just type something in. So just give me a quick little
So everybody, all of their links will be in the description below. So as we talk through this, like in previous shows, if this is resonating with you, they are accessible. You can ask their team any questions about what it is they got going down, any of the products or things like that. So all their information will be in the description below. They've also been gracious enough to, if anybody mentions the code Spiritually Raw, they give you 5% off. So that's very nice of them. Thank you for that. So we got a lot to cover, so much to talk about.
Jay, sorry.
So little time to talk about it in. And April is not allowed to touch the stuff because, as you know, in previous shows, never ends well, right? No. So anyway, here we go. All right, so Julia, welcome. How are you?
Hello everybody. I'm fine and I'm very happy because today, very special day. Actually, I mentioned to you yesterday already. I live not far away from the church where is Saint Nicholas, or people call him Santa Claus, live for a long time, all his life in this church and work. So I'm visiting this church often. And 2 years ago, he invited me, he talked to me to secret chamber in this church, and he gave to me blessing about our technology. So, I have goosebumps. I'm talking about him right now. I have picture here and this fragrance, So if you will feel to this goosebump, it means he right here. It's very special day for him as well. And with him will be two spirits. Those was people before, and you will find who these people, and you can recognize them, yourself later on at the end of the show, right? So
are you referring to Saint Nicholas?
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Saint Nicholas, his real place where he live and die and all of this. Yes, exactly. So I can tell you that we will talk today about angels, which working with us for many years with our scientists, right? So for me, I can tell you many people believe in angels. Many people believe in angels. So I saw them few times before I even start work with scientists, right? So first time it was 26 years and exactly this day, 5 months, before. So it was just real angels. They just arrived. They bring me to the God. I saw God. I saw beautiful white church, and He gave to me blessing. So it was absolutely astonishing. But most amazing in this case that next day I almost die. So during this time, He gave my hands, and I know that God right here, and He saved my life. I know this, and it's real.
Oh, wow. That's
yes,
pretty.
everybody around told that it's absolutely miracle. So it was real angels, and it was real beautiful, wonderful, our God. So I want to tell you now that many people, believe in angels, right? And this angelic race, it's most high dimensional race. And Jesus always with them, they always around Him, right? Churches, everything. So our scientists, they only believe to God, and they work with these angels. So when Jesus turned water to the wine, we can say He was using the same technology which we're using now, which angels give to us to help humanity. So yes, we can turn water also to the wine or champagne, for example. We can do this. And you know what? I can tell you secret.
Yeah. Let me just make sure I got what you said, because that was a handful. Okay, so in the last show, we did a demonstration with one of your water filter products, and we ran red wine through the filter, and it literally came out crystal clear. If anyone missed the first and second show,
you can watch it on there.
Part 1, MedBed in the pocket, and part 2, it's in part 2, MedBed in your pocket. So are you saying then we as humans were able to literally, everyone saw it, turn that red wine into water? So are you saying that instead of like where religion and the dogma of Jesus being creating or doing just miracles, was he using his mind to create these miracles, or was he using some type of advanced technology
of sorts? Was he using an instrument of sorts to actually do that maybe was invisible or that we weren't aware of?
Or people weren't able to interpret what it was and they called it a miracle?
We can start with what's happening. Now, for many years, we're working with angels, right? And angels teach us this technology. So these angels, they belong to high dimensional race. And I'm sure, and this Jesus, he's the one of these angels. He's the one of them. He came to our earth as a human. He showed as a human, but he did use exactly the same technology. So those technology which he used to turn water to the wine, we can do right now again. And actually, I asked scientists, how about we put to YouTube for the show, and we can just put, champagne there, and through the screen it will go to the people and they will feel it. But they say, what if children will be, there? So it's not like good. But I mean, it was few years ago during Christmas, just for fun. Yes, they turn water.
They turn the water.
So I'm more than happy. Yes, Julia, I'm more than happy to explain today how it's working, because when people will understand how it's working, after all these miracles will be very important to use in their daily life, and it will bring our technology, our planet ahead very fast. It will be easy life for people. It will be clean nature, and this is what we're doing. So yeah, I can explain today. You can see example, and people can use it and try during the show themselves right from the screen, how it's healing from the screen.
Let's do that, Julia. But before you do that, I actually want to take a second and bring the angels into us, okay? Because I think this would be a good time to bring our angels in. What do you say, everybody?
Yes.
Hold on one second. I got you. Hang on, everybody. I'm there. All right. Check this out, everybody.
It's pretty extraordinary.
Yeah, here you go. Let's welcome the angels, everybody. And check this out.
Опять. Наташа, ангел! Смотри! Смотри, что делается.
That's extraordinary. It's incredible.
Это же не может быть свет, правильно? Боже, Господи, помилуй. Я такого... Я думаю, что мне там так хорошо.
Yeah, so probably this angels, they
Я
arrive
успел.
to make some magic, to show some magic during this session.
Смотри, вон.
I think you'll see it one more time at the end too.
Yeah,
You can see all the clouds there.
That's
Even
amazing.
the clouds are turning.
That's absolutely amazing.
but anyway, what happening that they coming probably to make some magic. Maybe to make some picture crying or some fragrance or something else, and also, of course, make some healing for the people, because some people during the church, sessions, they see the angel staying somewhere looking at them. So, yeah, this is so wonderful. But I want to tell you that, of course, see, our company, it's inside so many group of scientists, and the scientists, they have hundreds of patents, so I will just tell you example of this exotic technology, and most of them, yes, connected to high dimensional benevolent alien race. In laboratory, and I was witness it myself, you can come to laboratory and suddenly you weigh 20-30 kilogram less. Imagine anti-gravitation effect. Suddenly you're so light in this.
That's going to get a lot of people's attention. You just said you would go into the laboratory and you literally would be able to lose 20 kilograms. How much is that in pounds?
No. You step inside to laboratory where it's going transmutation, for example, experiments. And what happening that if you step and start weight yourself, you will feel much lighter. It will be strong anti-gravitation effect. You almost can fly in there. So, I mean, you will see that you're 20-30 kilogram less. You understand? You just feel less.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes.
I got
you're
you.
lighter. You're lighter.
Yes. For example, what is happening, and it's so amazing, it's slow down time. Time slow down. It can be for a few hours, slow down, and even I come back from this laboratory for days, I have such a slow time. I did so much during the day, and it's still like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It's just time not moving. So this effect continue.
How is that possible, Julia? What was the technology, like in layman's terms, so we can understand it? How did they slow the time down?
You know what? It's another topic, and we need to spend like at least 1 hour to talk about this. But I will show to the exact results, like exact examples. For example, also magnet. Imagine magnet which 6 centimeters long, little. He can keep 10 ton. 10 ton. So if, for example, airplane or helicopter can, stick to the upside down to some mount or something, it will keep whole helicopter or airplane. 10 ton. Also, I was witness myself in laboratory, and when they asked me, Julia, do you have can you give gold ring? And also, do you have silver coin? I say, yeah. So what they did, but listen now, it's very important. They hope they take information about gold, about silver, and they transfer this, and it all in front of my eyes, to the nail, just normal nail, right? And this nail start around. One nail was golden, another one was silver. So they continue. It's like 15 nails like this. You understand? So it's just transferring information about gold or about silver. So we even have, for example, deal. The deal was around 4 years
ago. Second. Julie, let me make sure I just got what you just said. So when you were in the laboratory, they were showing you an example of regular lead nails that they literally turned into gold and silver right in front of you?
Yes. Not turned to gold, it's covered with the gold when they transfer gold.
Wow.
And it's with layer of silver when it's take from my silver coin. Yes, this is named transferring of information. But another our scientists who make transmutation, and transmutation means you can turn any element to another element. So with them, it was absolutely amazing story, because when, bankers from Europe found about this, they sent to us proposal. They say, we're giving to you unlimited funding. They say billion or more billions, just make for us gold. So, it was real. But I mean, we don't accept this proposal because, we concentrate just to clean our planet as soon as possible, just return fish to the clean rivers and lakes, it's forest, birds start born.
Julia, let me ask you this, and I want to, and again, so much to cover here with you. Your Rezotone that everybody's been really connecting with right now, that everybody's really connected with, that's just the tip of the iceberg for what it is you do. You have a much bigger organization, right? I mean, you have a lot of stuff going on. What are you doing? Can you help us give us the bigger picture of what it is that you and the scientists and really the company, the bigger picture, if you could? What are you really trying to accomplish? I know you're providing these for people to take a look at, and the generators and
for
these really cool necklaces and everything, like for as we talked about in previous shows. But what's your bigger picture? What is the bigger vision with what it is you all are trying to do?
Okay, so our main company, it's actually name, I can tell later exact name, we cannot disclose right now. It's Miracle Amazing Technologies and Innovations, right? So it's including, again, lots of different team of scientists, but they all together have one goal: restoration, resurrection of the planet, to save our planet. And between this project which we're doing now, it's of course restoration of the forest, of course Amazon forest, which is land for the planet. Of course, we want to fill up, water to the lakes. For example, Aral lakes, it's like 5 different countries depend from this, and they really need it. And we have few patents which can do this, to fill up this Aral lake very fast. But Fukushima, it's number one right now, priority for us right now, because as I mentioned before, this is so serious situation. After 1.5 years, all these millions of tons of water will go to the ocean, and it will go to all oceans on the planet. They should do this right after they have planned to do this, right after Olympic Games this last summer. But because Korea and China make pressure, so they extend. So we really need right now, connection with these people who will allow our scientists to do our work. Because for 11 years, they always tell us, oh, we're okay, we can do ourselves. They're so proud. But still, now what they're doing, they say, no, we will just build tunnel, and through the tunnel, we just put all this water to the oceans. They will kill our planet. So we have right now 3 independent technology, 3 independent team of scientists. One of those, of course, Rezotone, which have so many patents against radiation. We have team of scientists which make biotransmutation of the elements, which can make these radioactive elements to turn to normal, stable, isotopes. So, and another one technology. So we want to do this, and we really need help. We contact already minister and those during these years, but it's kind of, it's like
it's falling on deaf ears right now, right?
Yes. So so see, right now I maybe give advice, like example how we're working, right? How it's working. If people will go to our website, we have place where people can receive healing and also remove pain over the screen. This technology was at the beginning when spectral technology was created, and in 2005, 2006, what scientists did, you can keep cell phone near your ear, or face, just near skin, or you can look to the screen of computer, and it will heal you from diabetes, for example, right? So I give a proposal. How about we can put to something which have connection with the skin? And they say such a great idea. So we start put to all these bracelets and all this what people can eat and drink and so on. But still right now it's, we have amazing our web artist Ali. What he did himself, he just put two technology together to one video. So those which we use it's through the screen to people going healing technology. How they receive it, they just keep hands or face near the screen, right?
Is
and it's going through the screen. And
is this technology available
right
now, Julia?
Yes, it's in our website.
Which
right
website?
Now,
Is it the Rezotone website? Which website is it on?
Yes, it's on Rezotone website. Yes. And also we put second technology with Peter Garyaev, which sound technology. So sound lift immune system, and at the same time those frequency vibration, healing vibration going direct through the screen. So I tell to people, you cannot receive haircut over the phone, but now you can receive healing. You can lift your immune system through the screen. So what happening when in 2009 in Mexico starts swine flu, and we call with my translator Gloria to them and ask how they doing, and they say we don't know what to do. Day and night we have meetings. All tourists stop going to Mexico. We lost $1.5 billion. We just sent to them file, and this is file they show through all screen, all TV screen in the country. After 8 days, no one has swine flu. Right away, government of Hawaii call me, and I fly to Hawaii, and I have presentation on TV on Hawaii, and they show, and they continue show 2.5 months every day my presentation. When I teach people, you all what you need, just stay near screen 2 minutes, and during 1-2 minutes, people feel right away. And what in this technology, what is going on from the screen is just scientists, they take information from all best plants, herbal plants, which stop, lung problems. When people coughing, they got cold. So like echinacea and so on. And this is just going through the screen. And this is it. So at first, I just put to my website, Amelia Reborn, and people start sending me letters. Oh, we're so scared of this swine flu. Please, here translation in Italian, here translation in German. Please add to your website. So our relative in all different countries can also heal. So children, mother with little kids, they're just sitting near the screen, and this is it. So this is how we stop in Canada, because, they just come from school, director, and just take this, file, and so many kids was sitting.
Julia, let me just kind of, because I want to just help maybe make sure everybody just grab what you just said. So then you have this where people can actually literally go in, they can be on the screen with you, and they can literally be healed through the screen based on the technology you have. Now, when they are there, is there is there someone on the other side, or is this an energy that's automatically, is there a live person or live entity on the other side that's helping transmit this energy to them?
No, nobody another side. It just files which our web artist Ali, he put one file which healing vibration which made by our scientist. On the first page of our website you have Dmitry Belov, his creator, he have patent, so he put these files which we use in 2009, right? And I asked him, and he did add also sound from Peter Garyaev, which also lift immune system, right? So what's happening now, our customers during last 2 years, actually, they just keep hands and face near the screen, and they sending to us amazing letters. Julia, I have such a strong pain in my leg. You know, it's person from UK sent to us, from Scotland, or another one from America. Oh my God, it helps so much. So what's happening, you know, when people send me letters about Rezotone or our amazing generators, they also send me list of their sicknesses, and they ask, can you help? So when I sent to them this link on our website, and this is it, they're so happy. So people don't need to go to the store, they don't need to buy this medicine killing, you know, pain medicine or anything. So it's named telemedicine. It's this is how, like, cosmonauts on distance you was healing in Russia, or people who live or work somewhere far away in Antarctica, or, you know, in some places far away. So yeah, so it's linked right on our website. Anybody can go and they can see. It's named flu prevention. So
yeah.
Julia, hold on 1 second. This is actually, I'm sure a lot of people may be thinking kind of what Chris is asking. He's asking, does the possibility exist that this type of technology, could it ever attract negative energies or open up a doorway to something dark?
By mistake.
By mistake.
You know what? It's very interesting. It's actually absolutely amazing, because on our website, it was letter from scientists. Negative people cannot receive this healing. Negative Rezotone don't support negative people and negative thoughts. You know, so it's absolutely amazing, because we received letter from one very rich person in Switzerland, and he told us, Julia, I'm a billionaire. I have everything in my life, and I trick so many people, and I send it to you this letter after 1 month, and he say, you know what? I always have these thoughts. I wake up in the morning and I thinking about my business, how I can trick somebody. And Rezotone, like, doesn't give me power. I just powerless. I just, you know, as soon as I sent to him letter, it will never help you, you know. So he say, you know what? My health, my life, most important. Now I'm absolutely positive. I'm watching my thoughts. I'm absolutely turned to different person, and yeah, I bless Rezotone, because so many my friends come to me, my family members, you know, love me, my dog love me, everything changed, my life changed, everything changed, and I blessing this technology and these angels, you know. So these are the things. So person just tell direct, you know, this is what's happening. So it's just not working for negative people.
So Julie, I want to ask you a little bit more about the scientists, and then we also want to talk about Australia, what's going on there, and help you there. But before we do that,
and while you're getting that, Julia, I actually had a couple questions. A few people had asked similar questions. The first one was, my husband is on a pacemaker. And the other one had a stent put in.
Yeah.
And they wanted to know if the Rezotone, the USB, would in any way affect negatively either the stent or the pacemaker.
No, it's not affect. I also receive these letters, and I'm highly responsible. So especially when it's about health of the people. So I did send to our creators, and they also answer me, and I sent to these people letters. It will not affect at all. It's the only health.
All right. Julia, we actually brought someone on here, I think, because she has actually had the experience to try the Rezotone. So let's bring her on. This is Janie.
Hi, Janie.
Janie, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Hi, guys.
Hey, how are you, Janie?
Hi.
Hey,
Janie meet Julia. Julia meet Janie.
Hi, Julia.
Hi.
Janie, can you share with us briefly, and thanks for coming on the airwaves. I know that you were talking about your experience with right there. And can you share with us what you experienced on it firsthand? I think it'd be really interesting to get your perspective.
Yeah, so I have a lot on my plate. So I'm up late at night, and then I'm up early in the morning. And what I noticed by accident is that every time I leave the house, I put it in my pocket. And then when I get home, forget that it's in my pocket. And pretty soon it was like 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm still going. And I'm like, the heck? I'm like, oh, I have it in my pocket. So I take it out and I plug it back in. And I don't have a large house, but I have in the outlets, it's already USB.
Mm-hmm.
So I plug it in there. And then I don't know, it's about 10, 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready for bed.
That's wonderful.
So it energizes you and then lets you kind of level
Relax.
out at the same time. So you're getting that both.
Mm-hmm. And so then I was like, oh, it's just, coincidence. So I tried it several more times, and same thing every single time.
No kidding.
Every single time.
And did you have an experience with the gas in your car?
Yes, I did.
What happened there?
So I have my boyfriend likes the older vehicles, so we have a 98 Tahoe, which is a gas hog. And I had to go on a route that normally uses about a quarter of a tank of gas. And I went on that route. I plugged it in because I'm experiment with things. Why not?
Yeah.
I used 1/8 of a tank of gas, so half as much.
That's incredible. And why
did I just hear you understand that because when you had this in your pocket, I just want to make sure I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but did I understand you by saying that when you had this, your normal trip, your gas was cut in half, meaning that you used half of what you normally did?
Mm-hmm. And there's something different with actually plugging it in to the USB in the car versus just wearing it in your pocket.
Yeah, like what did you get that? Can you just give us
yes. I can tell when you plug to electricity, it's covered 30 by 30 by 30 meters. Actually, it's 40, but this is the size of laboratory where scientist was working and checking. When you have in your pocket, it's covered around 3.5 maybe meters around you, so it's much stronger when it's plugged. And we have on our website charger, and this charger start produce company in Germany for Rezotone, so they sent to me one, and I love it so much. So what I'm doing now, I just charge at home, and I go outside and Rezotone inside. So when I'm walking outside, it's again like 30 meters around. All plants, animals, and people feel happy because they all also protected. But when I come back, I plug again. And this charger, actually, you can plug one time, like one night, and after work for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. It's just working so long, and it's so wonderful. So people also plug to the phone and go outside. So, when it's plugged, it's good. But this new Rezotone 12, very strong. You don't need to charge so often. You can charge one time in a few days, and it's
Julia,
very strong.
Julia, what Janie said about the gas, okay, and because she mentioned that, and I think we touched lightly on that on the first show we were with you, but is there really something to that, Julia? How is that actually saving gas there? Like, what's happening there?
Okay, real quick, Julia, hang on 1 second. I just want to answer this one question real quick. Hang on 1 second. Yes, when the replay, you'll be able to watch the show on YouTube, and all you'll have to do is hit the closed caption. So yes, it'll be on, and you'll be able to see it that way. Thank you.
Back to gas.
Yes, our scientists, they working like with problems which have big companies. So they receive order from gas and oil, of Russia. And what they did, they have patent, and what it's doing, this program, it's diluted, I can say, change density of the oil. So when it goes through these tubes, it go faster. When it's work in the car, it's more productive, and motor spend, like motor work also very, very good. They have two programs, second also in Rezotone for the working of motor. So yes, it's saving much more gasoline, and it feels, it's best to put to the car one day before, for example, at the evening, or around maybe 3 hours before, so you can feel, you can hear that motor working different. But yes, a gasoline can be safe, like first day maybe 3-5%, next day like maybe 10-15%, and up to 30% after.
Wow.
That's Julia,
a
I
lot.
want to share this with you. So I want to share everybody. We where we live, that we have a downtown area, and the downtown area where we live is exploding. I mean, it is literally almost impossible to find parking there now, and it never was like that, but all of a sudden it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we're looking for the specific store, okay, a very specific store. So it started raining yesterday, and I'm like, well, and we really wanted to get to this store, but it was like, whatever.
Torrential rain.
I'm like, oh, this is not going to work out. We'll just try it another day, right? So anyway, I took Jamie's advice,
and he started wearing it.
and I said,
yesterday.
okay, well, let me take it out of the wall and just let's play it that way. So I took it out of the wall and did something like this, right? And I was like, so people probably thought it was my crypto wallet or something, but anyway, whatever. But I did that, and I'm not shitting you. The store we were going to, one car, as I'm pulling up, kind of cruising down, one car in front of the exact store we needed to get to, pulled right out, and I pulled right in. Mm-hmm. And that was just as easy as that.
And you said, thank you, Angel.
And I said, thank you, Angel. That's what I said.
Yes. People need to understand that, see, each Rezotone assign exact like real living angel. And this is why this process, it's not only handmade, it's 5-stage, 3-stage of quality control, but also to accommodate one angel. It's real what's happening. So, I mean, we cannot produce lots. Now, I also need to say that price for the parts, computer chips, 10 times more than last year, and also very hard to find them. So I can tell that people maybe will stay in line to receive Rezotone, maybe wait 1-2 months, and production will be, small as usual. We never produce lots because it's handmade. So, maybe one day we can sell even like an auction, auction, somebody
an
really
auction.
needs. Yes. So this is people
and
need
that's because again, for those of you that didn't catch that, each one of these little Rezotone USB units are scrutinized over. They're not on a production line. They don't go through a factory or a production line. They're handheld, and they're created by a small team of scientists, one by one by one by one.
And there's an angel. Did we understand that right, Julia? There's an angel attached to this. So
to every specific.
So each one has its own unique. So this one I have in my hand. This one has its own angel. So I can name this angel. Yes, is that right?
Yes. This is why people who have Rezotone, after 1-2 weeks, they feel like it's babies. They feel this connection. They feel that it's something so special, which hears their thoughts, which helping them. And you know what? Again, it's 5-stage process. At the last stage, creators of Rezotone, it's 2 people, they put programs and they connect with angels. And creators, sometimes, I mentioned before, you cannot call them and just talk to them. You can wait maybe 1 or 2 or 3, even weeks, because they keep this very high energy, very high vibrations to be in contact with angelic realm. So when they talk to them, when they accommodate angel and so on, they don't need to mix with people. And and really
I
progress.
want to ask you that real quickly, and Janie, I want to thank you for coming on. Before we get there, Janie, thanks a lot for coming on and sharing your testimony on that, and much love, and hope that it all works out at the end there. Thanks for being on.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it. And also too, as you other people, I know that a lot of people are reaching out there to Rezotone to place your orders. If you got any testimonials you'd like to share with us, please let us know. Reach out. We'd love to hear on that. Julia, so these people that are behind closed doors, these two scientists, are they, because at that level, this level of technology, from what I understanding, how involved is there, or is your government, meaning the Russian government, are they really trying to get involved to really monitor what's happening there with these two unique individuals that seem to have this technology locked? I mean, this is a pretty rare instance that seems to happen. So can you speak to that?
I will tell you a secret now. We have 3 portals on the planet. 3 portals. One of this portal in Moscow. This is why in Moscow so many amazing technologies and many team of scientists who direct working with this very high benevolent races. Not we working with angelic race, another working with another one working with dolphins. So this is what's happening. And yes, it's not production. Before it was just little store where is the scientist exchange between them, this little gadgets, and for their family and friends. And this is it. Because what they doing, okay, for space like industries, they create something, right? But after they can use this and put this patent, for example, in this little toy like this, Rezotone. So inside like 85 programs right now for each organ, for each system, and cosmonauts or those who work in Antarctica, they're using this because it's also make diagnostic. It's make diagnostic program inside. Imagine this little things. It's mini computer. So it's make diagnostic. It's record where is the problem and it start healing process. So it's very privileged to have this. So I ask scientists so much to start produce, and they say one condition: we will not produce lots. We will produce like just little amount. We cannot produce lots. It's just impossible because of nature of this, production.
Julia, we have a question. Is there something that emits a high frequency if it's kept on you? It doesn't create a high frequency around you.
Yes. What happening that people, I mentioned before in one show, in previous show, that people who pray, who want to connect with somebody, who want to heal somebody, they say that Rezotone just lift to many higher levels their own vibrations. It's letter from woman. She say always pray for everybody and healing people. Also, we have one man in UK, but he say with Rezotone, it's helping me. Just I have business partner. I have this Rezotone partner, and it's absolutely amazing how much level of frequency going up.
That's excellent.
So I want to, so for the, I know, and so what you all understood, what I just understood there. So the Rezotones per se are going to be in limited supply. Okay. So we get that because of the other technology you have, such as the generators, such as these necklaces that can help do a lot of the similar things. How are those in supply? Are those available in more of a mass availability for people?
Yeah, about generator, because enormous interest right now after your show, and everybody know it was locked down all over the world for 1.5 years. So before it was like pretty good production in Russia, and so many people, buying, and after it was slowed down and production stopped. So now, because so many people after your show sending letters, scientists actually hired last week, new like back people who worked before, and they start production of the generators. So generators we have, it will be enough.
Julia, can you explain what the Q-light generator is and what it does?
I will tell right now also, and I will touch, a problem with airplanes and airlines, because what happening now with this, sicknesses like viruses, right? People start have blood clots, and it's so strong. But old people, they have it often without even COVID, right? So when they sleep and they wake up in the morning, some not wake up even, they die because this blood clots, they're not moving during the night, they don't drinking water. This is what happening. So both Rezotone and generator removing this blood clots so fast. On our website, we even have paintings which make one woman, she draw big pictures, but here she just make like paintings, and she say it was before like this with all everywhere this blood clots, so much, but now so fast with generator it's going instantly. So people need to drink water, like one glass of water at least, because it's going so fast. If suddenly somebody have blood clots in the heart, in the brain, suddenly this pain, enormous pain, all what they need to just turn generator and put to any place in their, body, to the legs, to the arms.
So,
It's will
Julia,
activate and it goes everywhere.
this is okay. I just want to make sure. In your hand right here, this is the Q light generator. Is that correct?
Yes, this is Q light generator. What happening is that inside in this round things, it's located this absolutely astonishing. It's amazing powder which have this vitality, special like vitality possibility. So it's healing people almost instantly. So we have like, testimonials where is one woman say, oh, I tried this. My, friend arrived who naturopathic like medicine and everything study. After one try, she already want to buy. Another man, they just put the pineal gland for 10 minutes, and this is it. He already see everything in the room without eyes. It's eyes closed, he starts see. Another person, it's many, like this number 3, they have, for example, problem with joint. Their knee cannot bend. Their hands like frozen, all body frozen. With generator, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, first time, it's already a live person,
So we see the generator. There's the red that's on the little girl that's pointing towards the girl. Then there's a white, and then there's a black handle. Is the black handle, is that what's transmitting?
No. When people receive parcel, inside in the parcel, this round things, it's precious things, and they have just little flashlight. They will just connect together, light going inside, and when it's going inside, it activates this powder. So what happening? We have 3 mode. One mode is normal light, which is very strong. It's going through the clothes, it's going through the wall even. Another one where is more concentrate, right? And another one flashlight, alpha, waves. So flashlight is best for the solar plexus. It's very good for the area like, for example, lungs or maybe head. But strong light is better just for the legs and arms. But even if you put just to your legs, it's activate blood right away. It's go everywhere. So people, healing glaucoma, people healing, I don't know, everything, it's just huge list they sending. Because why it's happening? Because first of all, there's secret of this powder, because powder arrived from another planet. Not all of powder, but some amount, there little amount which activate all of this. And blood receiving this absolutely amazing vitality force, and it's going to the places which never go before. So people have like problem with joint or have problem with somewhere, it's going right there. It's activate this place, it's nourishing this place, and suddenly they can move hand, suddenly they can move, their knee, which they cannot move like for 10 years. And it's amazing. What most amazing, like first time 3 minutes, next time 5 minutes, next time 10 minutes, person already running and walking, which not walk.
And Julia,
like 10 years. This is what really kind of, I don't know, words for this,
So Julia, okay,
yeah,
I'm going to backtrack 1 second. But the first thing I want to ask you is, okay, so when someone gets the generator, how is it the first day they use it 3 minutes and then do they wait another day or another few days? What's the time in between for them to use it on their body or whatever issue they have?
We have all instruction on our website. First day usually 3 minutes, next day maybe 5, next day 10. And after people see how he feel, everything good. It's also serotonin, created, person happy, 24 hours, everybody happy and want more and more of this generator. So after they end up, they can use for 30, 40 minutes, no problem. They need to be careful, don't put strong this light toward internal organs because it's really strong, So one woman, for example, she lie down and she fell to sleep, and generator was right near torn. And what happening? She wake up and she say like first 10 minutes she feel tension, really tension, and after she don't know what to do, and suddenly she go to bathroom and it's rock come out. So it looks like start nourishing her liver, and it's open open channel, and her rock which she had just come out. So this 10 minutes
Wow.
because this rock just going through this channel out. But we not recommend it to people fall to sleep and put this direct light to their internal organs because it's very strong. They can receive it anyway if they just put to the legs or to the arms.
So if somebody has kidney stones, then this would help dissolve and break down the kidney stones as well, I imagine.
See what happening that it's like wake up your body, like body sleep, and suddenly blood going everywhere, this vitality going everywhere, that opening these channels which was closed, it's nourishing joints, it's nourishing, so this is the thing. So we just collecting testimonials, and it's more and more absolutely amazing, astonishing coming. So naturopathic doctors, physiotherapy doctors, what they doing, they actually buying 3 of them, they put on top of massage bed, and lockdown finished, so they now can invite customers. Customers come inside until they're waiting for some another procedures. They just lie down there for 3 minutes, next day 5 minutes, and actually they all end up just buying Rezotone, not Rezotone generators. They just want to buy and just have at home. So this is what happening. So yeah, when it's on top of massage bed, it's around 1.5 meter on top. It's located, right?
I got you.
And then the other thing I wanted to also touch on that you had said, the powder that's inside the Q-Light generator. Did you say that's also extraterrestrial? It came from another planet?
Yes. So not whole powder, but some amount there. It came from another planet, from benevolent, race, very high benevolent race. They want to heal humanity. They want to support us. And, I found actually this by secret because I study patent. I read everything because, I'm scientist to little details. And when I start really shake this creator and ask him, he told me this. Yes, he told me that this is what is going on, why it's so amazing. It's also grow good bacteria, by the way, in the intestinals, everything only good. We never have anyone complain or side effect with this amazing gadget. Never ever. Everybody happy. So, for example, when I flying in airplane, I always have generator with me. Right away, I have with me Rezotone always. It's very important for people who in the airplanes to have in each pilot cabin Rezotone and generator, because generator, you will never have blood clots. You will never have. When you have this generator, what happening? You're nourishing, your brain nourishing, and you smart. You are, very concentrate. But also Rezotone right near with the angel, which watching this possibility, an accidental situation, if person in the car or this is pilot, right? So we have so many cases. I experienced myself when it saved my life. We have a person from William from Scotland, which Rezotone saved his life. life, and he high level professional, engineer. So he just cannot believe, because he says this is miracle. This is absolutely miracle. So each pilot needs to have it. But also now all the stewardess, all pilots, they complain because radiation around planet change. Last maybe 4 or 5 years, it's much stronger, on this high elevation, radiation very strong, so they tired. So with generators, they can go back to normal very fast, and with Rezotone. So
Julia, let me ask you this. I understand if someone has an ailment, they're going to put it on the ailment. But let's use me for an example. I don't really have a particular ailment, but I want to have more clarity. Where would I put the generator? Would I put it on my third eye? Would I put it in my solar plexus?
Yes, when people like you, spiritual people, they receive Rezotone right away. They put to the third eye, they put to the solar plexus and to pineal gland, but they should use for this flash mode. And we have this on website, exact description, flash mode, not direct light, right? Because it's so strong. But also people start using and experiment with everything. Yes, they suddenly using for eyes, and they say, oh, glaucoma gone. They're using for something like, everybody try what they have, their problems, and it's when it's healed, they're so happy. What they doing, actually, they going to their friends, because it's so fast result. And we have from Ireland on our website, testimonial. His friend have such a big back, problem all the time, pain and everything. So he just loaned to him generator, and those one after 1 week just absolutely normal and happy. So he don't need to buy generator, because he just totally healed, and this is it. It's finished. So this is amazing. This is very good, because people just heal not only themselves but everybody around. I telling you, in Russia,
Julia, thanks for that. I want to go to, if we can, because we had a lot to cover. I want to go to our next topic, if you could. And there's a big epidemic going on for our sisters and brothers in Australia. So everybody watch this. I want you to see what's going on here, what they're having to go through. And let's talk to Julia after we watch this together about a possible solution here for them. So hang tight for me. And here you go. Watch this, everybody.
Australia's New South Wales and Queensland are being devoured by over 1 billion mice.
What in the world?
They're nibbling, gnawing, and scratching their way through anything or anyone in their path. Viral social media posts from desperate farmers show floods of mice pouring from hay bales and blanketing the ground in unfathomable numbers. The scurrying rodents decimate crops and destroy stored food, invading silos, sheds, and homes. They're in the cupboard. They're tickling the ivories. They're pooping in your shoes.
I've heard stories from our neighbours and friends how they're lying in bed and a mouse runs across the bed.
I woke up switching a mouse out of my head.
It's like the plagues of Egypt there.
Sure, individually they might be cute, but these icky mickeys are a menace to the physical and mental health of Australians. A skin-crawling, primordial horror. An old-world pestilence. A literal plague.
That is out of control.
So you got the point there, everybody, right? So Julia, what about that? So that's a huge problem right there. How do you, and your company, your technology has some solutions from this?
Yeah. These 2 mice, yes, 2 mice can produce 500 mice a year. And this situation in Australia started 150 years ago, and it's going like a wave, 1 year and after another 2 years, again and again and again, and they don't have solution, no solution. What Australia never use any, toxin. Now they start spray these toxins from the airplane. Yes, okay, it's lie down like lots of these dead mice, but it's also toxins for the toxins for the
Your angel's
animals,
calling, Julia.
toxins for the for everything. So I mean, it's absolutely a terrible situation. So what we have proposal. We actually sent letter to government, to agriculture ministry, and we tell them that in this letter that we can remove this mice. I can even read this part, and it's involved 2 different team of scientists who can do this. I just can right now tell what we sent. We can stop totally or slow reproduction of the mice.
Without any chemicals, right?
Yes,
it would not harm any other living animal or any other living human or
yes, I can tell right now example. So maybe our this ministry representatives will be also listen what happening that for example, we have so many before experiments like this. We have beetle which eating forest. What we did, we take genetic information from this beetle. We put like toxin of this beetle. We take this information, and all what we did, we sent on a distance this application. All beetles in this forest fell down to the ground. They dead, and it's not affect any other animals, any plants, any people, nobody, because it's exactly on this kind of beetles, nobody else. So with Australia, see, we have patent from Australia, done in Australia, and it's like this. It was cotton plants, and farmers sent letter and ask our scientists, please help. We don't have water, and our plants is dying. They sent to us picture. So scientists sent this application, this information to this picture, and all plants which was on the picture start blossom and grow and happy with the same amount of water, almost no water. When all plants around dying, all plants around dead, which not on the picture. So we have patent we receive in Australia. So nothing to stop, should not stop this ministry to talk to us and say, oh,
What are they
let's do
saying?
this. Just let's go ahead. And it's important.
Julia, have they even
the Australian ministry?
The Australian ministry, have they even responded back to you yet, or have they given any response?
No.
They haven't given any response.
No, we sent to everybody, even to all ministry, all addresses. Nobody reply, and it's so strange because listen, we can totally stop reproduction of these mice. We can slow down reproduction. We can remove, pathogens which these mice, rats, like have viruses and bacteria. It's actually funny because, when scientists told me, they can make mice healthy, I tell them, you know what? People like in such a stress in Australia, they need just rid of these mice. But scientists say, yes, but these mice also, make people sick. Yes, deadly.
Oh God!
How does your technology,
Exactly.
Julia? How does your you gave us the example about the beetle in the forest? How does your technology identify? Can you help us understand this? How will your technology identify the mice specifically and know that it's just got to go there?
Yes, it will be involved our technology with Peter Garyaev. Peter Garyaev was, nominated for the Nobel Prize. He died a few months before, so he didn't receive it. But all his, team working. And what we need to start to talk with representative in ministry. They will connect us with local genetic laboratory, and they will just send to us damaged, genes of this mice, and this is it. So we have laser and we have SSF technology. Both way we can send this information to Australia, and we can at first just show to them. They can put to the room like 100 of these mice, for example, and they have control room, and in this room where is this mice, we send to this room, exact to this room, this application, all mice will be dead. This is it.
Is it Julia, is it Australia specific, or is it their neighboring countries, that part of the world, or is it mainly Australia specific that they're seeing this epidemic?
those time when like ships start go to different countries, they bring these mice also to different places. They bring them to Latin America and in other places. So yeah, but in other situation, it's not only mice. They also have locusts, and they very worry because now they like running on the ground, but soon they will start fly, and they say when they start fly, we cannot do nothing. For us, it's never mind if they will fly because exactly the same. We take genetic information exactly
you
from
mean
this type of, grasshoppers, and we can send this, to them, and they will just disappear. They will just not exist, and this is it. This is it, and we did this many times.
Do they die or do they go back into the ground? What happens to all the mice?
No, you know what? If we will receive what we want to receive, like these genes, they will just dead. They will just dead, and this is it. But if Australian government prefer that they still have population of these mice, but of course under control in much less amount, we can just stop production of this testosterone, and this is it. They will just with slow reproduction, they will still exist, but very small amount. We can do so many miracle things. We have miracle technology because our machine, for example, we receive picture, we'll search all over the world through trillions configuration, and we'll find exactly this place, what exactly on this picture, this location, or we can receive from the satellite, for example, map of this place, and in this place will not exist no one mice. This is it, it's finished. So when they come and they see with their own eyes, mice disappear or they dead in this room or in this cage. After this, what they should do? They should say, okay, green light, can you help us? Can you survive, our people from this, terrible situation?
How long, if the Australian ministry gave you the go-ahead to fix this mice epidemic, how quick would there be a turnaround?
Okay, if, for example, we're talking about slow reproduction, right? Each two mice, they produce every 2 weeks little kids, like 5 to 7 kids. So, okay, you can just put 2 rooms. In one will be this, in another one control. We can put on them. So one will stop produce children, another one still, produce 500 a year.
And then what if the Australian government said, you know what, just kill them all?
We will do this. What we can do, we just do this.
I mean, would that be immediate? Would if they said, let's just get rid of them, would it take like a few weeks, a few months, or would it almost be
like
virtually...
for you to set up operations there? Like, what would be that process? So like if there's somebody from Australia watching or listening in right now, what would be that process that if they said, okay, come on in and, let's get rid of this
problem.
We can start right away. We can start without problem. We need just right now, somebody who will start appointed by this ministry to us to start work on this problem.
Julia, real quick, someone had a question, and I kind of was wondering about this myself. Hang on. In terms of the Q generator, is it effective on eyesight? Is it safe on eyes?
Generator for the eyes. So again, flashlight. And, and it's like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, not too long, because light, very strong, but little by little.
Okay.
Little by little.
All right, cool. All right, Julia, this is a lot. We've covered a lot today. I want to thank you for coming back on, and we hope you come back on again. So everybody, again, this was the first time in a while that we've actually had someone or some organization, company that's been able to, at least give us some ideas of what this technology could look like and have a real possibility of it possibly doing something. So do your research on this. Again, all their links are going to be in the description below, so you can ask them whatever questions you need to. Again, if you do make purchases, they have been kind enough, again, to, give a discount code using Spiritually Raw. So Julia, thanks for that. What else?
And real quick, I had noticed somebody had made a comment, and I do want to touch on it real quick. They had made a comment in the comments that who really knows when the quote med beds that everybody have been talking about, the ones that you lay down in and so forth and so on, only the ones that we've only ever seen pictures of, who really knows when they're going to come out and if they will really ever be made available to the public. We're only wishing and hoping on a dream that that is true. The question still always is going to remain right now, when? At least right now, her company, the Rezotone and the Miracle Technologies, is offering a solution for us to start feeling better today, for us to start implementing these quantum technologies right now.
Yeah, so just again, do your research on this, see if it fits into your plans, everybody, and hopefully it helps you on your journey called life. Julia, much love to you as always. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Thanks, everybody. Hey, hang out in about a half hour at 11:30 Eastern time. We have what is it called? Delta 8 and Delta 10 information coming your way.
Another live show.
Another live show. So we'll do stuff on live. So thanks again for everybody hanging out with us. Much love, and we will see you next time.
Thank you so much. And together we are turning the universal key to global harmony and creating a unified world. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, tune in often, tell all your friends, and most importantly, may all your dreams come true. Many blessings.